Vocational training in Germany is another term for Ausbildung in Germany. Vocational training or Ausbildung is a program designed to equip individuals with the skills needed to become proficient workers in a specific career or trade. Why choose Germany? Germany is renowned for its robust vocational training system, offering a unique blend of hands-on experience and academic learning. It's the perfect place to develop skills in a practical setting, and this can open doors to multitude of career opportunities. Welcome to my channel. By watching this video, you are not just benefiting yourself, but you are becoming a platform of information for your families, your friends, and community. So, going straight into today's video, what are we discussing about? This is a continuation video, and it's all about Berufe im Umwelt- und Naturschutz. That's profession in environmental protection and nature conservation. So if you're interested in nature conservation and environmental protection, I've discussed previous careers in previous videos, and this you can find in the playlist Agriculture-related Ausbildung in Germany. So any career that has to do with nature, you'll find it in this playlist. So today, as the picture beside is showing, I'll be discussing 3 more career options when it comes to vocational training that we have in all career options in nature. Planting technology, that's a plant technologist. You want to become a plant technologist. The duration is 3 years and it's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. Do you need a certificate? If you have your university entrance qualification certificate, that's your Hochschulreife, your Hauptschulabschluss, your secondary school living certificate, your Realschulabschluss, your high school living certificate. With this certificate, if you don't understand the certificate you have, if it's equivalent to this, you can standardize your certificate. It's called Anerkennung in Dutch. It's called Anerkennung. So if you want to standardize, all you have to search is Anerkennung, how you can standardize your document in Germany. So if your certificate is equivalent to this or more, and the most important thing I'll always say is your German language. Your German language is important as well. So with any of the certificates, you can start this vocational training. And apart from the vocational training requirements, what do you do if you want to become a technologist, a plant technologist? You plan experiments and series of studies for the propagation of cultivated plants. You want to cultivate plants. You plan the process depending on the requirement. You take parts in open field or in greenhouses or in laboratory. You prepare tests, you prepare substrates, and you plant this growing condition. You plant these crops. You carry out maintenance measures such as controlling irrigation or loosening of the soil. You also take measures to prevent plant damage if necessary. You monitor the development of the crops. You take samples of the crops you have. You analyze them biotechnologically or chemically in the laboratory. For example, to check the genetic fingerprint of a plant and test how to cultivate the younger plants to get exactly the result you want. You document the entire process and you save the data for further use. So where do you find employment if you want to become a plant technologist? You find employment in plant breeding protection and propagation company. You find employment at seeding companies, as a plant seeding companies, and at testing and research institutes or at the university institutes. That is where you find employment. So if you're interested to become a plant technologist, I encourage you to look into this. Or if you are interested to go more in different career options, I encourage you to watch the video to the end. Like I said, this video is in the agricultural playlist, Ausbildung in Germany. So this is the first career option I'm discussing here. There are 2 more career options I'll be discussing in this video, so I encourage you to watch the video to the end. So I'll see you in the next part of the video. Welcome to the second part of the video. As the picture beside is showing, the career option is Jägerin, that is a deer hunter or a gamekeeper. The duration is 3 years and it's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. This is a recognized training. Do you need a certificate? If you have your Hochschulreife, Hauptschulabschluss, or your Realschulabschluss, that's your university qualification certificate, university entrance qualification certificate, your secondary school leaving certificate, and your high school leaving certificate. With any of the certificates, and of course your German language, which is very important, your Dutch German certificate is important as well. So what do you do? If you want to become a gamekeeper, you manage a hunting area in accordance with hunting regulations. You maintain the large and small population of the animals and ensure that their health is being monitored as well. You protect them from dangerous animals and dangerous humans from being killed. So you make sure that the population, the data is being maintained. You make sure that there's no interference of human factor. You make sure that there are feeding stations in winter, and you regulate the population. You will also make sure that they are not killed anyhow. That is the deers, the animals, that they are not killed anyhow. You improve their habitat. You create edges and you create nature conservation for them, that they are in a good habitat. So as a gamekeeper or a deer hunter, just as the name is saying, not that you are hunting deers, but you are making sure that the population, there's no human interference that will destroy the population of the animals in the conservation. So where do you find employment? You find employment with hunting and forestry administration companies or operations, with nature conservation associations. So people that are conserving nature, that are making sure that nature is not being tampered with anyhow. That is where you find employment. So this is the second career option. The third career option, when it comes to nature careers, environmental protection, is still in this video. So I encourage you to watch the third part of the career option in this video. So I'll see you in that part of the video. Welcome to the third part of the video. The third career part, as is showing beside me, as the picture is showing, is a winemaker that's venturing. The duration is 3 years and it's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. It's also a recognized training. Do you need the certificate? If you have your Hochschulreife, Hauptschulabschluss, Realschulabschluss, that is your university entrance qualification certificate, your secondary school living certificate, your high school living certificates, with any of the certificates, and your German language, of course. It's important you have that. You can have access into this vocational training in Germany. So what do? As a wine grower, you become an expert in the entire wine production process. So for wine lovers, if you are interested, from growing grapes to marketing to cultivating the vineyard soil, to determine the seasonal cycle, to plant the young plants, prune the vines, control pests, manage with the whole process, and harvest the ripe grapes by hand or with machines. And of course, you press them and you have them filtered, or use technical equipment to press the grapes and monitor and control the fermentation process. So everything basically about wine production process, that is what this vocational training in Germany is about. You'll also try to improve the quality of the wine through methods such as sulfurization and deacidification. So the bottle where you tank or you keep, or barrels where you keep the wine, you label it, you package it, you market it, you are into customer service as well, is part of what you are going to be doing. So where do you find employment? You find employment in wineries, that is wine manufacturing companies, or in cellars, that is where wine are being stored. So if you're interested in wine production, this is a vocational training you would want to look into. Don't forget, don't give up on your careers. because only you can stop you. And if you have not subscribed, what are you still waiting for? If you have, that's nice, because it's good. You turn on your notification bell as well, so that when I drop more career options, you are the first to know. So I see you in the next part of my video. Till then, don't give up on your careers.